Are you feeling lost? Wandering through life unsure of your direction or purpose? You're not alone. One of the questions I hear most frequently echoes this uncertainty. I don't know what I want to do in life. How can I find my passion? It's a deeply personal and significant challenge that many of us face, but there's good news. Finding your passion isn't just a dream. Before we dive in, let's clear up a big misunderstanding. Some people think that there's only one perfect thing meant to be their passion, like it's been decided since they were born and all they need to do is find it. But that's not really how it works. Actually, there could be lots of things that might excite you. It's even okay to have more than one passion. Many successful folks are into a bunch of different things. Take Tim Ferriss, for instance. He's known for writing and speaking, but did you know he's also been into dance, wrestling, and investing? Finding what you love to do involves two main steps. First, you've got to shift what makes you feel good. There's this thing called dopamine, a chemical our brains make that helps motivate us. It feels great and makes us want to do stuff. In the past, getting this good feeling meant making or doing something, like building a house or growing food. These activities made us feel great and could turn into passions. But nowadays, getting that dopamine hit is super easy. You can get it from watching TV, surfing the internet, or eating tasty food without much effort. This shift from making things, creation, to just enjoying things, consumption, is huge. Being passionate means your joy comes from creating, not just consuming. If most of your happy vibes come from consuming, like binge watching or eating too much junk food, it can become an addiction. But if you get your kicks from making or doing things, that's passion. You might love to draw, dance, or garden. So, the first big step to finding your passion is to dial back on consuming. Watch less TV, play fewer video games, and eat less junk. By doing this, you will start seeking out joy from creating things. This sets the stage for you to discover your passions. The second step to discovering what you love to do is to try different activities. This way, you might find something that excites you more than just watching TV or playing video games. There's no secret method to this, you just need to be willing to explore. Here's what I recommend after you've finished the first step. Look up different hobbies online. You can literally search for "list of hobbies" on Google and check out the Wikipedia page. Look through the list, and if anything catches your eye or sounds fun, jot it down. Make a list of these interesting hobbies. Then pick one thing from your list to try first. Focus on trying one hobby at a time so you can really see if it's something you could be passionate about. So, if you actually take action and follow this advice about cutting back on the time you spend on things like watching TV or playing video games, the next steps should feel pretty natural. Side notes, before you say, but video games is my passion and I want to be a famous streamer. Remember that the big guys like Dr. Disrespect and FaZe Clan are not all sitting there watching a video about finding their passion. They're just doing it. They treat their gaming like a business. Anyway, back to my example, let's say you're curious about photography. If you've cut back as I suggested, you'll likely start looking up information about photography on your own. You might watch some videos or start taking pictures with a simple camera or your phone. After a while, you'll figure out if you really enjoy photography. This interest comes from the excitement you used to get from other activities, but now it's coming from something creative instead. If photography doesn't end up being your thing, just move on to the next hobby on your list. Try different things until something clicks. If nothing seems interesting, it might mean you need to cut back even more on other distractions. This approach might seem too simple, but finding what you're passionate about isn't as complicated as it seems. Just reduce the amount of time you spend on less productive activities and give yourself a chance to explore new creative things. So now, all of this information is completely useless unless you take action. Do it, and just do it. Think of it this way. Knowing what to do and actually doing it are two different things. It's like having a map, but never starting the journey. Taking action or just doing it is crucial because it's the only way to truly find out what you're passionate about. You won't discover if you love photography, painting, or any other hobby just by thinking about it and twiddling your thumbs. You need to dive in, try things out, and give yourself the chance to experience something new. This action is what turns ideas into reality. When you start doing things, you learn what you enjoy and what you're good at. Plus, taking action builds momentum. The more you do, the more you want to do. It's about creating a positive cycle of learning and growing. So don't wait for the perfect moment or until you feel completely ready, because that time will never come. The perfect time is now. Just by taking that first step, you're making progress. And remember, every expert was once a noob. Just do it, and you'll be on your way to becoming a pro.